there is a possibility that you're not going to form this pattern and you are going to get a massive bounce from this level because it's very, very strong support. Overall, I am still leaning, with the probabilities that we will get that drop in the coming hours, potentially. It looks very likely that we are going to have that drop live. Now, that's basically it. I'm going to go through the comment section straight away. Obviously, you might ask me, that what should I do? Should I, go long? Should I go short? Well, at this point, this is a non-trading zone in my opinion, because we could get a bounce or we could break down. I am leaning more to the side that we are breaking down from this support level where we do have all of this confluence. We are at the very, very verge of the mountain here. So it's very, very likely that we are going to see volatility if we are, we're holding by a thread. It is a major level, so we might see a little bit of a sharp drop to the $40,800, $40,600 range, maybe in minutes. So yeah, that is my take, unless we do get a bounce. We are just at critical level. I would short right over here. I would have short there, which I did. A potential long right there. I did not catch this long position because my order was slightly below. The reasons why I wanted to long this. We talked about it on the other videos, right? This must have been a live stream on the 14th, potentially. And basically because of volume profile, basically because of this being a potential ABC correction right there, which we did get a massive bounce because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, and then the ABC correction. It was 62% golden pocket. It was volume, a lot of confluence around that range. It was an insane long opportunity. If you didn't long there, well, yeah, I did manage to catch that long. Now, let's dive in straight into the comment section, and then we'll go through some altcoins and the rest of it. So yeah, major drop is very, very possible. Okay, guys, so hold on tight. We might be having a little bit of turbulence in the next coming hours. Right, everything seems just like summertime. Yeah, also very, very possible. A little bit different. It's a little bit different, but I get the deal here. I think you're talking about this potential scenario right over here, maybe playing out something very, very similar. Okay, we do have some similarities here with this kind of price action. As you can see, very, very similar price action happening right here. Well, we should have got a better bounce than this one that we've just had. But, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. We could, roll down from here. And I actually think that we will roll down from these levels. So, maybe that spring point is going to come sooner than later, in between this week and next week. But I am expecting that drop, guys, in between $37,000 and $40,000. In between this range, this is my opinion right there, between this support there, which is the $37,000, and this support over here, which is the $40,000. So I think that area is going to be a major, major buy zone right there. This for me is going to be a buy. Now, obviously, we could drop to $30,000 in a matter of a few days. But that is going to be my take, that this area is going to be a buy zone right there, because a massive, massive spring point will happen, right? So that is my take. That is my total opinion. If we come all the way down here and hit $30,000, all of you trolls can come down, scroll down in the comment section, and basically, right. Buenos dias, says Isabel Costa. Hello, you are late, man. Yes, a few minutes late. I am sorry, but I'm here. BTC going down. Yes, sir. Very much predicted. Very much expected. So nothing. BTC going down. We are in a short. Well, I am in a short position because I talked about this, a couple of days back, where I'm expecting Bitcoin actually to go even to $40,600 potentially. Right, Lauren, how are you? Nice to see you here, man. Why did I buy at 64k? Lawrence, really? Well, just dollar cost average. Yo, S Mario, how are you? Dollar cost averaging is the best thing you could do for the long run, okay, in my opinion. Why did I buy at 64? A lot of people must have bought at 64, okay? I know a lot of people are relatively new. A lot of you people might have, entered the market at the beginning of 2021, and even a lot of you watching right now entered the market in between September and October when, we were having this bullish action. It's just how it works. I can see it also on the YouTube channel that people lose interest when the market is going down, and I have more viewers, when the market is going up. And it shouldn't be like that, guys. It should be the other way around. You need to look for opportunities when the market's going down, right? So it is what it is. What we're going to do about it. Human emotions. Right. Hi, Andy, mate. How are you? Can you look at Coty USDT when you get a chance, bro? Emerging development. Let's take a look at Coty, because Coty got absolutely crushed. Absolutely crushed Coty. After being at that major level. Coty USDT, yeah, we had this potential cup and handle scenario that did not play out, but it was it wasn't the best looking cup and handle, because I like to see the cup and handle obviously at the very top, the formation at the very top, not dropping and forming it around here. It wasn't the best looking one. We created a very horrible double top, okay, with some very big bearish divergence that played out, okay. This is on the daily chart, looking at Coty. We got Coty here with this high right there. So yeah, the alarms were already there on Coty, especially when you creating this top right there and you're starting to drop. Look at this, massive lower highs on the RSI, creating a double top that is hidden. No, not hidden. Sorry, this is exaggerated bearish divergence. When you create a double top and the RSI is making lower highs, and basically this played out almost to perfection, I would say, because the technical target is getting the top range to the support level from the breakout. Right there, you basically met the target here, where we are getting supported. So overall, this one is looking very bullish, because we did get supported very nicely from this lower range here. Looking at Coty, it's nice sometimes just to get a nice fresh clean chart. Very good levels right there. Now you might think to yourself, is this a head and shoulder pattern right there? With a head with a double head, right? Because you can see we have massive, and this is on the daily, guys. Let me just zoom in so you can see this, where you do have the daily closes right over here at about 29.30 cents, right? Round over here, you can see the closes here getting massive support. So you've got this kind of price action, then you have this massive price action, and then you have the price action coming back down to this support range, and then having these highs. Are they going to get exhausted and you're going to come back down to this 30-cent support level? That is the question. I would say no. I would say that you are going to get a massive bounce from this level finally and continue to much higher levels. But you could arguably discuss that this is a head and shoulder, right? I don't think this is the case. Technical target for this head and shoulder, and I do not like seeing at these macro patterns. This would take us well below -0, so it can't happen. I would go because from these lows to these highs, it is the first time you are retesting this area, okay? From the low to the highs, yeah, you're basically hitting that golden pocket right there, okay? That's 65% level right over here. You are hitting it, very nicely. So this already is looking very bullish. I would become extremely bullish as soon as you get above this lower high, right? Because you are creating lower highs right there. Okay, lower highs. If you do manage to close a nice daily lower high, it's going to be a very, very good opportunity to get back into a long position on the actual retracement, right? You want to break the last lower high. In this case, you would say it's this one right now where we're currently getting rejected, but it would be better to break this one over here and close a nice daily candle above 45 cents. Then, any type of retracement will be an insane great opportunity. You need to take a look at the fib levels from the low to the high, looking for that 50% golden pocket ratio. You've also got this level of resistance that will be turning into support. So yeah, we need to wait for some kind of movements that will confirm a potential uptrend. And I would say it is very, very likely, very, very likely. I do like this kind of price action because you are creating a double bottom, just like here you created a double top. It would be nice. Yeah, I would say, and it's not really confirmed, but it would be nice this being an exact double bottom. If we would have had a little bit more price action here to the downside, you can see the RSI on the daily creating higher lows and price action making sideways action. That would be exaggerated divergence. So there is bullish divergence, exaggerated bullish divergence, where you are going to have that bullish effect in the next coming weeks. So I would wait for a bit of confirmation because you are still creating lower highs. Next coming days will be crucial. If Bitcoin does hit $40,000, $39,000, $38,000, expect this one to roll back down, okay? We need to wait a little bit for more confirmation. I've just given you the bullish case scenario. I think bearish case scenario would be losing this support level. I think this support level will not be lost. We'll maybe have volatility below this range. This very much looks like Bitcoin on the, like Bitcoin, basically. You have the summer right there, you have the September high, you have the November high right over here, and yeah, basically you are retesting the September lows, right? Very, very similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at that low $42,000, $42,000 range, or retesting the September lows, right? So very, very, very similar chart also. I think whatever Bitcoin does, a lot of the altcoins are going to follow, such as Coty. So, yeah. Glad to join the live stream. Thanks for all your TA, man. Eddie, you're very welcome. Let's take a look at BNB, please, says AK. Let's take a look at BNB. Binance. Let's take a look at it straight away. What have we got for Binance? Long time since we haven't checked out Binance. A long, long time. Wow, Binance entered a great short opportunity basically yesterday. Missed out totally on this one. But that was a great shorting opportunity. A lot of people might be shorting this actually, because you can see on Binance, we basically lost this major level that I had marked, which is the $500, $510, between 500 and 510, with the volatility where you're getting massive resistance, massive support level. Now, if you break down like this and you come back and retest it, this was yesterday basically, before yesterday and yesterday. That was the moment of a potential short. And when could you take profits from this short? Well, keeping it simple, I don't really know if we are going to retest these lows. And basically, good area to take profits, in my opinion, would be in between 60 and 50% Fibonacci retracement. So I do see this coming a little bit lower, in between 440 and 450. I would think this would be coming down to in the next coming hours, maybe, or a couple of days, which would be a good take profit, because you might get a higher low right there and a nice reaction and come back up and tackle this resistance, which is very, very likely, I think. So yeah, that would have been a great short right there, just yesterday, basically. The start of yesterday, it was already a good shorting opportunity after seeing these kind of doji candles with a larger body of the candle close. So if we take a look at some fib levels, let's take a look at some fib levels right over here, because it is fine to take fibs from here to here, but it's even better to take fibs from the low to the highs also. And I think that, I mean, it is touched to perfection, that golden pocket. So what we can expect here, guys, is a massive double bottom. I think this is going to be a great buying zone, guys. I'm not sure if we're going to come back down to retest the low $400, but if we do, it's going to be a great buy zone in my opinion. I do see us printing a double bottom right there, in my opinion, very likely. The reason why is because this is an insane strong support level. It is also the golden pocket from this low, summer low to November high, golden pocket. We've already got one bounce. I mean, this would have been insane to long. I mean, I haven't been paying attention on BNB, but you know, keeping it super basic with your, you know, enter a position and take profit level has just been, you know, it would have been dead easy to trade this. But yeah, I've been trading, you know, Bitcoin, S&P. You can't trade everything. I think trading 10 markets is very irresponsible. You just need one market to crush it. And I really liked this because, you know, like I had these levels marked. You break this level, and I say on my channel, you want to short or long the first retest of a support of a resistance, not the second one. Better the first one. So if you would have, you know, taken a look at some fib levels and some major supports, right, you got this also being a massive consolidation area. And if you come down to this range and start printing these wicks, that would have been a great zone to long. You do have clearly that major resistance. You do have the 62% levels. That would have been a great long opportunity. And also that would have been a great short. So you got a couple of trades right there in just a matter of a few days. Small swing trade positions, because this was a few days actually to play out. Now, what I would, and we are going to take a look at, I might do a video on this, or might do a live stream if I do long if I do long this. It's going to be interesting to see the next coming days, because if Bitcoin does come down to low 40k levels, which is very likely by the looks of things, we can take a look at Bitcoin right now. It's basically breaking that support range. We're going to have a little bit of volatility right now to the downside, very likely. We're going to see a pretty big spike here live, I think, because we're losing a major level, and it's just going to have a little bit of volatility to the downside, in my opinion. We will check that out straight away. So if Bitcoin does hit $40,000 or even $39,000 range, that volatility that might happen, what is going to happen to Binance Coin is that we are potentially going to retest these lows and maybe dip slightly below. Now, I think that, we are basically going to create, you know, massive bullish divergence potentially. I'm not sure if the RSI is going to manage to go well below the lows here from the RSI, and you know, there will be some kind of bullish divergence. I think if we do have a strong volatility, RSI takes longer to drop, so it might be a good buying zone, guys. But I wouldn't buy the falling, you know, I wouldn't catch a falling knife. If you do print a couple of wicks like this over there, slightly below this range, I would say buy in, and very likely that you are going to retest these highs, right? You're going to have potentially that kind of movement. But I would wait, okay, because I already see you guys, you know, catching the falling knife, and you might drop lower, and then, you know, you said that we were potentially going to get a bounce at this level. Yeah, but I wait patiently, guys. I wait patiently. I don't rush in a trade. I don't care what it does, if it drops or if it slices through. I will react as soon as we see some reaction at those levels, just like we saw here. Couple of candles there, couple of rejections, couple of candles there, dojis, couple of reactions at that resistance, at this support. That is what I want to see right over here. Some kind of reaction, and then you potentially can long. Right, because if you try and catch that falling knife, you are probably going to get wrecked, as they say. Now let's take a look at 500 watching at this moment, guys. Hey, come on, let's do it all together and scroll down and smash up that like button. Let's get to 300 likes, and I'll go through the comment section here and let's do an analysis on your favorite altcoin. So we just need to scroll down all together, smash up that like button, and let's dive in, guys. Let's go through the comment section right away. Okay, scrolling down. Hang on a second. Let's see. Looks like Ethereum, says Arthur. First of all, let me say thank you to Mark Dutch, Joseph, Sebas, and all of my different moderators here. I'm not sure if David or anyone else is here. Lauren for the insane support. Let's take a look at Arthur here saying, looks like Ethereum is going to test September lows. What do you think? Very, very likely. Almost guaranteed if Bitcoin is going to retest $40,000 and $39,000. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like I said, Ethereum, we were talking about Ethereum hitting this major resistance zone. And like you said, we are very, very likely going to retest the September lows, especially if Bitcoin has that very much expected volatility to the downside, hitting below $40,000. Then, of course, Ethereum is going to come down and retest that $2,800. But if Ethereum comes down here, we are going to get a reaction. We are going to get some kind of reaction on the price action and expect a massive bounce, okay, by the end of January and part of February. Just expect it. Very, very likely you are going to have some kind of relief rally, because the amount of support there is down there is absolutely insane. $2,800. We also have a spike here on the VPVR. There is a big gap in between this range. So in between that $3,000 and 2,800, there is a little bit of a gap. So you could see a pretty sharp drop to this range and then get that reaction, guys. So I would become very, very bullish. Let's take a look at some fib levels here from the low to the high, and yeah, it is basically we touched to the dollar and got a massive bounce already from the fib levels of the ultimate low here of the summer to the high of November. Look how the price of Ethereum came and touched. Look, this is how important sometimes these fib levels are, guys. 61%, 618 right there to the dollar, bounce. You know, you might think, okay, if I buy here, where am I going to take profits? You need to take a look at where the highest resistance is, right? One of the highest resistance here on Ethereum, just by looking at consolidation, you know, maybe VPVR is a little bit over clustered. So, you know, if there's too much noise on the VPVR and you don't know where to look at it, you would probably just, you know, get it out of the way. Look for other confluence, other resistance zones. And basically, there's one right here at the $3,300. This is where we touch now, okay? It's easy to say once we touched. But, yeah, if you do hit that level, you would be searching for major resistance zones. And you can clearly see here that this is a major resistance and support level right there. You did also touched it here with a wick on the 4th of December. So it's definitely an area that's going to be very hard for Ethereum to break through, right, on the first attempt. Now, yes, that's already happened. I'm already explaining my potential scenario where if we do get some kind of reaction here at the 2,800, it might be a good long opportunity. It is almost definitely that we are going to hit that major resistance here again at the $3,300 range, in my opinion. Okay, so major bounce, very likely that, in my opinion, will be a very good trade. Very hard to break through this major support level. That is going to be my take, guys. Now, like I said, I want to see some kind of reaction. I want to see some kind of massive wicks, okay? Big, long shadow. Seeing the bulls fighting and defending this range, okay? And here's where I potentially going to, get extremely bullish. So that's my take here on Ethereum. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is losing the level here, losing this level right now of support. We're talking about the $4,160, and it looks like that this Gartley pattern is going to play out right now. It looks like that this Gartley is going to play out, and we are going to hit that $40,600 range right there in the next coming hours potentially. We are just losing support. It's going to have a little bit of a cascade effect, in my opinion. This is what usually happens. So we are maybe going to see this volatility live right now. And let me just go here quickly through the comment section. Because S&P 500 looks bearish and horrible. I think it is February level. It is Feb level 41,400. I'm not sure what you are on about. I think S&P 500 looks pretty good, in my opinion. I think we have bullish rest of the week, okay, in my opinion. All right. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I see a potential butterfly pattern. Why are you bearish right over here? Why are you bearish right over here? You would have to be bearish, up here. You would have to be bearish up here. If we hit this level, I'm going to be bearish. I'm bullish here. We are in an uptrend still here on the S&P. We could still see volatility to the downside. It could happen, but I am bullish on S&P right now. It is true that we are going down, but we need to look for those potential, bounces after being so bearish. You want to look for those bounces, right? And it is very likely you might have that bounce at these levels. I mean, if you are bullish here and you are bearish here, you need to find a plan, definitely. So let's take a look at the comment section. But it has the same head and shoulder pattern for me. Says why did it have? It has the same head and shoulder pattern for me. What head and shoulder pattern? You talking about Bitcoin? Hello from Austria. How are you, Andy, my man? I am doing very well, Mike. Thank you for joining the stream. Matic collapsing. Can you tell a support level, please? Yeah, let's take a look at Matic.